As KTM launched its 2017 Duke range for India, the big surprise was the introduction of the 250 Duke to the lineup. The 250 Duke sits in between the entry-level 200 Duke, an exciting but usable motorcycle, and the positively frantic 390 Duke. So what kind of flavor does the 250 Duke have to offer? Can it slot into a sweet spot between the 200 and 390? Ride it we had to find the answer. With 30 PS of power on offer, the 250 Duke feels quick to accelerate. The spec sheet looks promising, and the 250 Duke does seem to deliver the higher performance it promises as compared to the 200 Duke. The acceleration is impressive, courtesy the 250's light curve weight of 161 kilos and the bigger rear sprocket, but is not a huge leap over the 200. On that note, the new 390 may be way quicker, but I'm convinced that with its performance, the 250 Duke will keep experienced riders engaged too. Punchy acceleration is its highlight, and the 250 Duke is impressive when exiting corners or playing hooligan by popping wheelies.
The 250 Duke clearly feels more powerful than the 200 Duke everywhere, be it taking off from standstill, exiting corners, or even when simply accelerating through the gears. And not just quicker, the 250 Duke's engine feels more relaxed and more refined than the 200 Duke's engine as well.
I was expecting the 250 Duke's ride quality to be firm, but was pleasantly surprised to find it supple. It soaked in the undulations on the test track well without losing its composure. And that's despite the confidence it offered, be it when braking hard at a corner entry, when leaned over fully, or even when pinning the throttle wide open at the exit. It may not get the 390 Duke's stickier Metzeler tires, but the MRFs on the 250 Duke are of a softer compound than the 200s and offer good grip. Its chassis also helps in making the 250 Duke a lot of fun when it comes to flicking the bike from side to side. Looks like sporty handling just got a new name in the 250cc segment.
This bike's handling package feels more confident and is a more evolved version of what the 200 Dukes was, thanks to an all-new chassis and all-new suspension at both ends. While the front now gets open cartridge 43mm upside-down spokes, the monoshock at the rear now features separate chambers for oil and gas, which makes for better damping.
And the obvious highlight is the styling. It is based on the 1290 Super Duke Rs, and the bike looks smashing. Its design is sharp and well proportioned, the way a street fighter should be. The styling is also the same as the new 390 Dukes, though the headlight is different, and it only gets LED DRLs, not a full LED headlamp like the new 390. It also does not get the new 390's colored LED display and uses the same old orange backlit unit. It does get mirrors with wider but somewhat awkward looking stalks, though they do offer a better view. The shapely fuel tank is made of metal unlike the earlier plastic tank, and it is bigger with a volume of 13.5 liters. The 250 Duke seats are not just nicer looking, they are wider and more comfortable, also allowing the rider greater movement on the go. The side-mounted exhaust is sleek looking and adds to the profile, along with the new, even more exposed trellis frame. On the whole, this is a handsome looking motorcycle.
So is the 250 Duke a worthy upgrade for 200 Duke owners? Yes and no. With this bigger bike feel, the improved performance and handling, it does feel like an upgrade, but I'm sure there's a large chunk of 200 Duke owners who would jump straight onto the 390 and skip this one.
At Rs 1.73 lakh ex-showroom in New Delhi, the 250 Duke costs just 30,000 rupees more than the 200 Duke, and that's a price that most people will be willing to pay for the cool new design alone. Performance gains as compared to the 200 Duke may not be huge, though there is a noticeable difference. And when you consider how much more it offers in terms of the cycle pass, performance and equipment, the 250 Duke becomes the default entry-level KTM for the performance enthusiast. That said, the 250 Duke is the kind of motorcycle that will be appreciated by experienced riders on weekends without compromising on everyday usability. The 250 Duke is indeed a sweet deal in the 250cc segment. If you like this video, do not forget to hit like, and if you haven't yet, do subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest automotive news and reviews.